A cup.
I was born in New Zealand, Auckland City. I was really lucky. I think I was the generation and grew up in the area and country where sport was really encouraged. I wanted to play everything and did, had the opportunity to. I honestly gave every possible sport a try. I guess I kind of eventuated into triathlon through that simply by being the fittest on the team. I think I just naturally fell into the cross-country races and started doing reasonably well at them. Found triathlon at about age 16. That was through being the runner on a teams event, so that's a great place for teams events. I think it's how a lot of people enter the sport. I definitely couldn't swim to save myself. I think I was last out of the water, but managed to regain some confidence and redeem myself a little through the bike and run, so I really enjoyed it, and the sort of challenge of the sport started there. As a kid, I think I was called cheeky, so naughty, but not in a destructive way. Whenever I used to go to the shops, I used to escape and sometimes get caught by the security guard. I'd want to go to the nearest park or playground instead of being inside in the shopping centre. I loved sport, but I also loved art. On the weekends, I used to go to art school. I was really creative. I think Mum got sick of me drawing on the walls, so she thought she'd better put that into a more specific zone. Yeah, so I have a younger brother and sister that are actually probably more talented athletes than me, but possibly have a different mindset for other things. My younger sister was a gymnast and a runner, and my brother was a rower. I like family life. We all get on really well still. They live in New Zealand, but everyone comes over for a visit. It's not too far between. I am a proud New Zealander. Everyone loves Kiwis. However, I am now living abroad and quite enjoying myself there and quite settled. Compared to maybe Americans with all the flags that I've seen around the streets, I'd probably say that I'm not very patriotic, but I think that New Zealanders and Australians have a slightly different culture. They call it the tall poppy syndrome, but secretly we're all quite proud of who we are, and I'll always be holding on to my New Zealand passport. I'd love to be on the Collins Cup. I first heard about this event a few years ago. I just think it's a great event, a really exciting format. This is a big scale event, and that's what we all do the sport for, to race at the top level, be the best we can be, and we need these events to gauge all that, and that's what we do the sport for. I think that there's a lot of room for sort of the team dynamic in the sport. People love that. I really like the environment that encourages, and I think also supporters and fans will get behind that too. Everyone wants to win. It's the goal as an athlete, and it's what creates the excitement and the drive. I'd just be proud to be on the team and for the international team to win. And being a New Zealander, we're a small country, it would be great to get us on the radar a little bit more, because for some reason a lot of people still don't know where New Zealand is. Oh, well, I don't mind doubt. I think a lot of athletes actually thrive off doubt. That's a strength. Everyone actually likes being the dark horse. It's really tough when you're out in the front and you're the one who loses. Because if you're never winning in the first place, then you can't lose in some way. So I'm stoked if people are doubting me, because it's nice to be able to prove people wrong.